All right, so we just continuing. All right, so you're going to use that same method, man, with everything. So if they want to have um, a strong chocolate smell, right? If they want to make it, and this is just the first lesson of this, right? I got many more lessons to come after this, right? But I'm just giving you, this is pretty much the lesson one of it, to let you know the amateur version. I mean, the amateur um, lesson of making your own scent. Okay, you want to know this before you actually learn to mix all of these other ones up together, right? Showing you the basics, right, of how to actually make a scent subtle. Subtle, strong, medium, you got 5 levels. Very subtle, which is 7 drops. Okay? Subtle, which is 14 drops. Right. Yeah, subtle, very subtle, 7 drops. Okay? Subtle, 14 drops. Okay? Medium, ½ ounce. Strong, 2 ounces. Very strong, 3 ounces. Okay? So, that's pretty much it. Same process. If somebody, say, for example, they want a faint chocolate. Let's say, for example, if they want to use, and I'm going to show you how to actually mix this up too. Let's say, for example, somebody say, I want a sweet smell, but I want it to smell like a faint, a faint chocolate amber. Do you know what you're going to do? What you're going to do in a situation like that is, faint is actually, or subtle. Subtle, faint, same thing. You got faint, subtle, or you got faint and subtle, right? That comes under level 2. But when they say very faint, that's level 1. That's actually 7 drops. Let's say, for example, if they want a very subtle chocolate amber, a very subtle chocolate amber. What you're going to do is you're going to take Egyptian musk, right? And you're going to fill it all the way up to the top. 4 ounces of Egyptian musk, you can fill it all the way up to the top until like right here. Like right here. And then once you get all the way up there, you're going to take it, since it's very subtle, it's 7 drops, right? You're going to use 3 drops of chocolate, 3 drops of chocolate, and 4 drops of amber. And you mix it up. You see what I'm saying? And there you have it. A very faint chocolate amber. It makes sense. It makes sense now, doesn't it? That's the way you do it. Okay, let's say, for example, if a person says, listen, I want a faint, let's say they want a very strong lemon chocolate lavender, a very strong lavender, lemon and chocolate, lavender, lemon and chocolate. What you're going to do is they want very strong, which is number 5. All right, very strong lavender, lemon and chocolate. So what you're going to do is you're going to use, use the 4 ounce bottle as a standard. Okay, you're going to use an ounce of lavender, an ounce of lemon, and an ounce of chocolate. I think I said chocolate. Yeah, a lavender lemon chocolate. And you're going to use an ounce of chocolate, right? Now, it's 1 ounce left. What are you going to do with the last ounce, right? That's remaining. Egyptian, there you go. Egyptian musk, right? So you see how it works now, right? I'm giving you guys a standard, right? I'm giving you guys some methods of how you can actually make your own blend, right? If you want to make a scent subtle, use more Egyptian musk and use the 7 drop method to make it very subtle. If you want to make it just subtle, right, use Egyptian musk, right, and use 14 drops. If you want to make it medium, use a ½ ounce of the scent and then the rest Egyptian musk. If you want to make it strong, 2 ounces of the scent and 2 ounces of Egyptian musk. You want to make it very strong, 75% of the scent and only 25% Egyptian musk, right? You see? Got it? All right. So that's it with lesson 1. So lesson 1, actually, the blend series, how to make your own scent. This is part 2. All right. So I'm probably going to use one more example. Okay. let's say, for example, if a person says, I want a very, and by the way, Egyptian mystery falls under number 4, which is strong. Not very strong, but strong. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yep, it falls under number 4. Okay. Now, let's say, for example, if a person says, I want a very strong musk, right? First and foremost, you ask them, what type of musk you talking about? You want the musk to smell like cinnamon? You want the musk to smell like myrrh? How do you want a very strong musk? Let them be specific as possible, because you can have a very strong musk, but it smells like cinnamon. You can have a very strong musk, but it smells like wood. You can have a very strong musk, but it smells like amber. All right? Let them specify exactly how they want that strong musk to smell. Let's say, for example, they say, I want a very strong, sweet and woody musk. A very strong, sweet and woody musk, right? So that's number 5, which requires 3 ounces, right? So what you're going to do is, you're going to use proper mathematics. And you're going to take, actually, to be honest with you, when it comes to the musk, since Egyptian musk is also a musk, right? You can take, to make it number 5, a very strong musk, you can take, keep it. Keep that 1 ounce of Egyptian musk as the standard that's left. 3 ounces, very strong. 3 ounces of whatever you need to make it strong. 1 ounce of Egyptian musk. So very strong, if they want a very strong musk, and let's say they want the musk to smell like cinnamon, right? A strong cinnamon amber musk. Then what you're going to do is, there's 2 ways you can do that. You can take an ounce and a half of amber, okay, and an ounce and a half of cinnamon, and you put an ounce of Egyptian musk in there, right? Or you can take this is a really good one right here. You can take a half an ounce of red Egyptian musk. Actually, no, because red Egyptian musk smells like bubble gum. Okay, you can take a half an ounce of Kush, because Kush has cinnamon notes in there. Take a half an ounce of Kush, right? And you can take a half an ounce of amber, and then you take an ounce. You take an ounce of superior Egyptian musk, which is very strong, and you put it over the top, and there you have a very strong musk. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. She got Professor Smellgood, and we teaching you guys how to make your own blend. Thank you.